Okay, so today we're talking about lobes of the brain. I cut out these lobes from some quilting fabric. The first one we're going to talk about is the frontal lobe. The frontal lobe, although it has the motor strip, the motor cortex, another function of it is higher thinking. So that would be emotion and personality, things like that. So when you think of frontal lobe, think of that, what makes you you. So to demonstrate that visually, I just printed out pictures of my husband, my family, my baby, and of course Diet Dr. Pepper. The next one is the parietal lobe. The parietal lobe, when you think of this, just think of sensory. This is where the sensory cortex, the sensory strip is. And to demonstrate that visually, we have puffballs to remind us of the sensory strip because of how they feel. And of course, this is divided by the central sulcus, represented in green. Next is the occipital lobe. When you think of occipital lobe, just think of eyes. Think of our visual input, visual cortex, and of course we have googly eyes to represent that. And then next is the temporal lobe. And when you think of temporal lobe, I want you to think of anything auditory, so how we perceive auditory input. And just to mention, the occipital lobe and parietal lobe are divided by the parieto-occipital sulcus. And then there's the sylvian fissure. And with the temporal lobe, I have ears on there to represent that. Thank you.